Hey everyone, welcome to my channel Taste the Globe. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make Chicken Cacciatore, or as it's known here in Italy, pollo alla cacciatore, which means hunter-style chicken. The reason it has its name is because it's easy preparation and hunters' abilities to make this on the go. They would typically get their fresh kale and a couple of key herbs that make up the flavor profile, throw them all together in a pot, and make a delicious, well-rounded meal. You'll usually find this served with polenta, mashed potatoes, or sometimes even on its own. It's very easy to make and absolutely delicious. So let's go ahead and gather up all our ingredients and get started.
We begin this recipe by searing off our chicken that has been seasoned with some salt and pepper and a little bit of oil. I prefer to use dark meat because it retains its juiciness and it has a lot more flavor than white meat. Once you've seared both sides of the chicken, remove it to a pan. Add your mushrooms and onions. We're going to be sauteing these till they cook down a little bit. If they're looking a little bit dry, go ahead and add another tablespoon of oil. Now that our mushrooms have cooked down about half of their original size, we're going to be adding some chopped prosciutto. Give it a couple of stirs, and now it's time to add garlic. Saute, stirring constantly for approximately a minute, and then we're going to add our medley of herbs. Now the word cacciatore comes from the Italian word for hunter, and that's because hunters could carry these very simple ingredients, catch themselves a rabbit or a chicken, and make themselves a delicious meal. Now that we've released all those aromatics and everything becomes very fragrant, we can return our chicken to our pan. We're going to be adding white wine. I suggest using something that's dry and also has fruity notes. For this recipe, I'm going to be adding the whole bottle. Our final ingredient that we're going to be adding to our pan is olives. Now if you're not a huge fan of olives, I suggest using some capers. Capers aren't quite as assertive in flavor, but they will add that nice briny note that is synonymous with cacciatore. And we want to bring everything that's in the pan up to a boil. Once that has happened, we're going to put a lid and reduce the heat to low. Now our chicken should be very tender at this point, and what you want to do is remove it to the side in a pan and let it rest. It's always a good idea with any cooked meats to let them rest before you eat them. That way they don't lose any of the juiciness. This will also give us time to build our sauce. To build our sauce, we're going to be raising the heat to high, stirring constantly to reduce the liquids and fortify those flavors. Add a little bit of salt and pepper, taste it, and adjust accordingly. Plate your chicken and olives on a platter and smother it in the sauce. You can garnish it with a little bit of fresh chopped parsley and you're ready to eat.
The minimal preparation and no fuss approach to this dish is what makes it one of my favorites. I love the fact that you can use the natural flavors that you find in nature and bring them together to make something absolutely delicious. If you're wondering where the tomatoes are in this recipe, at least here in Tuscany, they never use them. So this is the traditional version that you would find if you're visiting here. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and leave me comments. And please make sure to subscribe because every week I do post new content of different dishes from around the globe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.